Francisco School of Flower Design. My name is Michael Gaffney. I'm the director of the school. I have schools all over the country: New York, LA, Miami, Milwaukee, Midwest, East Coast, West Coast, all teaching beginners how to design flowers perfectly, elegantly, gorgeous flowers. That's what we do as professionals. We've got tricks, secrets, tips of the trade. So one thing you need to know about is how to get your flowers to last longer. People are always asking me when I do 100 shows a year, television shows, how long do you think flowers should last? And I always say, 5 days, 3 days. No, they should last you 2 to 3 weeks. Here's your tips for getting your flowers to last longer. Number one, whenever you want flowers to last longer, submerge them underwater for about a half hour, 45 minutes. Put them in a sink with a pan on top. Yes, I'm not kidding. That will make the water enter through the bark, the petals, the leaves. And flowers do this. They drink and they evaporate through the surface. So if you put them underwater, they will hydrate the entire blossom. Number two, put a little bleach in the water, 2 or 3 drops of bleach. That will stop the bacteria that destroys the stem. Number three, buy a bottle of Crowning Glory. Every top designer uses it. You've never heard of it, I know. Elaine Matashita, the Chicago Tribune, called me and said, Michael, what's the #1 product you live without? I said, Elaine, you've never heard of it. It's called Crowning Glory. It's a wax sealant that stops the flowers from dehydrating. Sprays it so they cannot lose moisture. I tell my students I'm 102 years old today. That's why I'm looking so good, because I am wearing Crowning Glory. In other words, it won't harm your kids or your pets. So you spray your flowers. And the next tip is to cut these every once in a while. Every 2 or 3 days, shorten your stems. I have a roommate in New York. She says to me, ever since you taught me the bleach and spray thing, I got to shoot these things to get rid of them. So you want your flowers to last longer? I always say, if people knew a few design tips and how to get your flowers to last longer, wouldn't you use them or buy them more often? Of course you would. Before I was in the business, I worked on Wall Street, and before I entered in the flower industry, I rarely bought flowers. They were a luxury item. And they died in 3 days. Now I bring flowers home. They last 2 or 3 weeks in my house, sometimes a month. So hydration, hydration, hydration. Just like your doctor tells you to drink 8 glasses of water a day, this is water in my hand. It happens to have a little white and green on top of it. All right? So the next segment, we're going to do some design tips. I'm going to show you some 2-minute, top-of-the-line couture flower designs that you can do at home. Easy breezy summer designs. Stay right there. Bye.